Hi, I'm attorney David Nguyen with offices in Houston, Texas, and today we're going to discuss the naturalization process and why you should hire an immigration attorney if you're looking to apply for citizenship with the United States. So there are many benefits in having an immigration attorney. For example, in our office, before we accept any naturalization case, we first speak with the potential client to ensure that they qualify for naturalization. Only if they qualify will we accept them to be a client here at our office. Once we accept them and we prepare them for the application process, we make sure that they fill out the application exactly correct, because if you have any mistakes, it could cost you a denial of your naturalization application. After we review the application and send it off to immigration, we keep the client abreast of any changes to their case. This means that once we receive the receipt notice, the biometrics notice, or the interview notice, we'll let the client know via email and/or text to ensure that they are always updated with anything happening with their case. Additionally, if our clients receive any issues, let's say for example they apply for naturalization but their green card is now expired, we'll give our clients advice on what to do to renew their driver's license, continue working, and also maybe traveling abroad if they have to. So anything related to that naturalization application, we advise them on it. Additionally, once the interview has been scheduled, we'll notify our clients and provide them with a sample or mock interview to prepare for the day of the naturalization. Remember, during the naturalization application interview, they're going to review your application to ensure that it's completed correctly. They're also going to ask you questions about your immigration history, and they're going to ask you 100 questions, or 10 out of 100 questions related to U.S. history and U.S. government. So we make sure that our clients can pass the exam and also answer the questions that immigration is likely going to ask them. And then after the interview, if everything is successful, we'll notify our clients once the oath ceremony is scheduled and what they should expect on that day. Based on these reasons, this is why we feel that having an experienced immigration attorney help you file for naturalization is the best thing that you can do for yourself. At the end of this video, we're going to provide testimonials from two of our recent clients that have just been recommended for approval for naturalization and are now just waiting for their oath ceremonies. You'll hear from two different perspectives, one from a man and one from a woman. Again, I'm attorney David Nguyen, this is Winning Law, and we hope that we have made immigration easier to understand.
Help others, share my experience, and hopefully if someone's going through something similar, they can take away and go through the same process and hopefully get their naturalization. Well, the application process is pretty lengthy to begin with, and as well as I had some some issues with my background. I wanted to make sure that everything was done right and proper, just so that the application can go through, and it wouldn't be some technical process, something that could cause it to get delayed. I think so. And I think that where you really helped out was with your knowledge of when it comes to criminal records, grace period afterwards, submitting all the required paperwork needed in order to make the application go through, was where I found the expertise really helpful. Well, the actual interview was quite similar to the mock interview, where they asked those type of questions, asked the exam questions, and then it helped to talk through questions, answering about the background and whatnot, and to show being able to answer without getting nervous, and make you more comfortable for the real thing. I would advise them to Google, hit up a lawyer, get a free consultation, and just be honest about what happened in your past and where you are today. And I would encourage, if it looks like you fit the requirements to submit an application, I would encourage someone to do it, because the worst thing that could happen is if they tell you no, right? So yeah, that'd be my advice for him. It has, yes. Yeah, I got approved for the oath ceremony. I have not received the official letter confirming the ceremony yet, but the officer for my interview did approve me. You know, I've lived here all my life. The United States is my home, and you know, always will be. And to me, becoming naturalized, becoming a citizen, is like making it official. You know, and that's why it was important to me, was to make it official, put it on paper, say this is my home, this is my country.
Risha? Oh, because it was a great experience with you, with David firm, and it is just like everything happened very comfortably and smoothly, and it's like my dream come true. So the firm helped me out so much. So I just want to give a better review and a best review, because I have experienced good things. Okay, that's a good question. So how I hear is like, I was trying to Google some names of the naturalization and green card lawyers. So I think I went on two websites. One was thelawyers.com and one was Yelp. So your David lawyer firm popped up over there. And I called 2-3 people, believe me. But when I talked with David, with you, so I found that you have a lot of, empathy, like you really want to listen and you really want to know about the situation and how, you would be like to take care of the case forward and help us applying for the naturalization. Whereas I make a call to one or two more places and they hardly even have any time to talk. Like they were like just pushing me to just set an appointment, but nobody was listening to me. So when I talked with David, it was good. It was good with you. You were listening to me and you really know what to do, and you just wanted to you gave me right answers that this is how the process will be. And then I was ready to go with you. I just decided then and there on call. Oh, super easy. It is easy. Setting up an appointment, of course, you're busy. You have a lot of customers and clients, but it's just like you always send the appointment calendar. So according to our convenience, it's a lot of spots and a lot of times and days. And in the business hours, we can schedule that. And firstly, like in the beginning, it was on a weekend appointment for me. So it was quite comfortable. I came on Saturdays too sometimes, and you have 2 offices. So it's easy to, meet you in person at any of the office. So yes, setting up an appointment was quite an easy task. It's improved and it's in queue for the oath ceremony. It is extremely important because we first have to have the citizen rights. And if we have decided to live in the United States forever, so we need to gain our naturalization, our citizenship, in order to vote. And first and lately, last not the least, like we get a lot of benefits, and we can give best future to our kids and to ourselves. So it's extremely important. Oh yeah. So I was nervous in the beginning. I was feeling like the way I used to prepare in my school and colleges. So yes, it is very much intimidating in the beginning, but to be honest, I just prepared in a month when I get my biometric appointment. So the tip would be, I just made up myself sure that every day for first 2 weeks, just prepare 15 questions every day, just 15 questions every day, and then revision of the last 15, which you have done yesterday. And then practice every now and then, ask your family members to ask the questions again to you. So it's like a fun thing going on at home, and you get prepared also at the same time. Absolutely. It was so important that law firm really prepared me so well, like you always, and they would you always told me in each and every appointment and over call also that what to expect next. Whenever I text you and whenever I set up an appointment with you, you were so sure about the documents which need to be submitted, about the steps which is about to happen next, and you always get emails and you send everything right on time. So it was like you always give an estimate of even the time frame for each and every step, and you always gave me, some good, heads up or questionnaire, what to study and what to prepare and what to expect. Yes, it was extremely helpful because it is just as it is the interview, which will be happen when you're gonna go in UCSIS. So in mock-up interview was extremely important. Believe me, it was just when you took the interview with me, it was exactly similar with the USCIS interview. The whole pattern which you explained me, like I don't know the answers to bear the arms, if in case it's required for a US citizen. So I have to say yes. So there are a lot of questions which I prepared with you, and they ask in a particular fashion in the exam, exactly same fashion. So it was so easy for me to give her an answer yes when I have to say no. The people who are not prepared, like they can give any wrong answers. So it was all awesome. I tried to Google on YouTube like some months back, and I saw one interview. Believe me, that interview made me so confused and more nervous because it was so much going in detail. My interview was just like a 10 minutes interview. It was so fast. And it was that interview which I saw on YouTube, like that officer was going so much detail into their personal life and those things, which was not at all in my case. And like you, when I practiced with you, there were 4 different levels. Like they will ask some 10 questions on the computer, like 6 you have to answer right, and it was exactly the same way, the way you prepared me. And then the next was there would be some questions where those are what to say, like United States questions where you have to say yes or no to those. So it was exactly the similar way, but on the YouTube it was too much going in detail, and they are officers, have a lot of appointments in a day. They are not at all interested going so much in detail. No, I was not. But yes, I was so much confused and nervous. I was very nervous because I have no idea what documents to apply. My case was, like I can say, it's everybody's case is simple and smooth and everything. Even if it's smooth, but you need a support. You need to know somebody to hear you and to stop you or to suggest you or to warn you right in time. And when I was filling up my form and I wasn't not sure, maybe I'm filling up the right thing, maybe my travel dates are right or not, how I should put them. So it was so good going with your firm. Like I was confident that I'm going through you. So the form which I filled up is exactly right. The documents which I'm attaching, maybe it's a police clearance record or whatever, it's all right. So and it's submitted through you. So you're making sure of everything. So it was big relief. Like instead of doing everything alone and getting nervous and not able to sleep at night, it's better to go ahead with you. Everybody thinks they're smart. It depends, how much serious they are for the documentation work, because documentation is something which anything can pop up, anything, like maybe the immigration get confused with something with document or whatever, but the lawyer is the best one to help you and make everything sort out. And even there could be something missing which you forget to submit. They can help you with that. If you make one mistake, so your process and your application will be delayed, and then they will ask you to submit again more documents. So your case could get delayed, which I didn't want it at my end. So I just wanted to be very sure. I'm confident, but I'm not overconfident.
At David Nguyen's law office, we are here to help you. We bring families together through immigration. And on the other hand, we help you find solutions. All your legal needs in the hands of people who care, who are there for you. We'll take care of your loved ones at the law office of David Nguyen.